So just recently, I started my own technical Minecraft server with a bunch of friends. Having been playing 1.18 for a few weeks, you could say we have gathered quite a few items. This has led to a bit of a storage crisis with a chest monster at spawn. Usually one could simply build a multi-item sorter and call it good, but no, I'm not gonna do that. Normally speaking, one would get away with the Gangle's multi-item sorter, but I wanted to design my own, so I came up with this, which is currently being built on my Minecraft server. In this video, there will be timestamps for each part of the storage, so if you want to look at a specific spot, look in the description, and if it is not my own design and there is a video for it, the link to it will be below. Storage tech is one of the hardest parts of the common groups of Redstone. That is to say, I can't say I'm absolutely positive this is the best, because it simply isn't. This storage is to appeal to as many people as possible, and even now, after it's been fully designed, there are things I would improve on it, which I might do if I figure out a better overall system. The front end of the storage is a hopper speed item unloader that can deal with any loose items or shulker boxes, full or empty. Now you may think, isn't that kinda slow? Like 9,000 items an hour? Which is true, but this is meant for smaller servers of like 5 people, not a whole army. And at that point, look into a bigger storage and one that has a proper unloading array. The other reason is hopper speed is that it is meant to be ran overnight with a chunk loading grid. All unstackable items are filtered out and sent directly to the modified version of Commands Leo's Unstackable Sorter. The problem with it is that it can completely break if a bucket of cod, axolotl, or anything similar gets in. It deals with it by dispensing the water bucket into a stair, which mobs spawn on top, killed by the lava. The normal stackable items get put into a water stream and stacked on a trapdoor to reduce lag and to make sure hoppers pick up every item. Without it, it is possible for items to run directly over the filter without it getting picked up. Yeah, I wasn't really sure how that was even possible either. In the system, there are 3 types of storage slices. The first one the unloader goes to is the bulk. Instead of the system sorting all items into chests, it puts them into shulker boxes and puts them into the chest. Originally, I was going to have a box display on the floor, but I couldn't be bothered, and you could just place the box on the ground if you want. The one at the bottom has more space, so that is why in the world download, the most common items are there and the less common bulk is on top. There is space left to add more if one of the chest haul items starts to overflow. The second one is a chest hauls, which is an 8 chest size system that has wiring that doesn't touch. There's really no point in it, it was just a chest haul I designed for another system which I will hopefully finish soon. Each of the chests has a second chest in the back for a bit more storage per item, and there are more slices in the back if you want to move items from the multi-item sorter to the normal chests. I pulled out a small slice of the main chest haul storage system just to show you everything that actually goes on in here. The red concrete that I have just dotted around, that is to mark the lines which these hoppers are being locked. Sometimes it'll lock other ones which I'm also able to lock, like these two here I'm able to lock. This one is passively locked by that one, which goes for most of the other systems. The ones I tried not to lock are this one, the ones that lead into the double chests here. I try not to lock, but sometimes I can't avoid it because it is part of the filter. So for instance here where it's target blocks, I cannot necessarily filter them out, otherwise the way that it works will break. It goes, and that side is literally just mirrored over to here, so it's not too hard. If I look inside the chest halls, you can see it's not locking every single one of them because I have to have a redstone repeater to actually keep extending the signal down. So for instance, this one here, which has soul sand, is not actually locked. But that's all I have to really show for that. The multi-item sorters are ones designed by Rapscallion and a few others. The video to it will be in the description, but I had to do a custom one wide tileable one due to a space constraint, as I wanted the hallways to be smaller. Instead of being rotated and placed horizontally, I just mirrored it and placed it on top of one another. Now, because I know this needs to be explained, the layout for the storage is not a good one. It is only for showcase purposes. I do suggest you make your own layout more suited for your personal needs. If I do make a new version of the storage system, there are a few things I would change, but they aren't big enough of an issue for me to care about. Just recently I actually finished the storage system on Cosy. It is sorting items right now. You can hear a little clock in the back going off. That little thing. But yeah, it's sorting all the items every once in a while. What we did was we added shulker boxes in here with that much of a bulk back here, so we can take boxes out, and then like if we have a large amount of them, we can box them, put them in the corner. But yeah, we don't have many items because it just started sorting a few hours ago, and you know, hopper speed's only 9,000 items an hour, so yeah, it's gonna take a while. But the multi-item sorter is working fine. It's been sorting all our armor and all that. But yeah, it's a pretty good system overall.